What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Zedmot. Did not make a couple videos last week. Did not finish my push on warships. Just completely and utterly stuck in the Christmas/lockdown blues, but we're gonna get up, make our bed, shave, and get into things this morning. Season 18 is called Freeze. Now, is that part of the sneak peek from the Dr. T slushy machine factory thing? Don't actually know. We still have not figured out what that Dr. T teaser was, what all those images were. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's over here in this slushy business in the What's Going On blog. More importantly, though, 90% off all troops. Now, that is going to last through the Mega Crab, so hoard those diamonds as I've been doing up here. Do consider throwing Zedmot into your creator code if you're going to be buying some diamonds, or if you just want to do it just to send me some happy, fun thoughts. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the thing that is the Hammerman. Now, the reason why I do this is because it gets my task force intel. A little bit odd. You can actually see the majesticness of my trees here because it's not the winter theme. Little bit buggy there. If you go into the archipelago, not winter theme. If you go into Hammerman, not winter theme. Those to me are bugs. They should probably fix them just because I don't like bugs, but very, very low on the priority list. I'd rather have Sparky work the way she's supposed to work when it comes to shock launchers and stuff. Nonetheless, cruising through this stuff. Now, I believe there is a hot pot in the prototype cycle this week, and that is basically the only time I make these videos. I really, really do hope there's a hot pot. I've already got one made anyways. By the way, if you have a prototype that's already made, you can always click the top left arrow to get back to the list of them in case that wasn't super clear. I actually made a level 3 hot pot, which just goes to show that I made it weeks ago in the hopes that it would sit there waiting for me. I never make level 3, always level 2 for the most part, but I've got more parts than I know what to do with, so we're just going to keep cruising through this. Now, I'm going to place this right now because you know what? Let's just go until we fail. See how long our loadout lasts us. Typically, you can get stage 5 without having to think, and then if you have a prototype, you can get to stage 6 with just a hot pot. Usually. Now, I've heard a bit lately about people who have ice just for Hammerman. You are keeping ice just to get one extra intel a week. That, to me, I mean, you might get a little bit extra because of people attacking you and stuff, but if you are below, say, 1,000 victory points, you really, really shouldn't have blue statues because it doesn't do a heck of a lot for you. I mean, at the very worst, you should be above 800, but statues are your own prerogative, obviously. I like red and purples because they make the game more fun when I'm playing it. Some people like blues because it makes it fun when they're not playing it. And obviously, do what makes you happy. I just figured I'd throw the advice out there that red and purples makes it more fun when you are playing. Anyways, we're going to keep watching Hammerman, see if we can't. I mean, we have no ice statues, we have no prototypes, and we have crushed the first. Is that 6 or 5? I've already lost count. Let's have a quick look here. That was 5 stages. Okay, so I assume stage 6 we will get crushed because Hammerman starts bringing in things like mass hordes of riflemen and bombardiers and cryoneers. There's the bombardiers. Bombardiers getting a little bit close. Our cluster of rocket launchers and shock launchers doing pretty well. But look at this. Actually, warriors aren't bad, but I don't think we have much of a chance. We shall see. If you can take down stage 6 with no protos and no ice, it just shows that Hammerman is off his game, too busy buying Christmas presents this month, this week, whatever words I'm trying to say. Looks like we are not going to get it down. Came fairly close. I'm guaranteeing that people without prototypes can get that down with a few changes, but I am not interested in change. We are just going to throw out our friendly neighborhood hotpot. Need to move things around a little bit. Hotpot sounds super appealing right now. Maybe I'm thinking of the Chinese food. Is that hot pot? Yeah, it is. So suddenly I have a hankering for some pho, depending. I can't pronounce words. I'm not even going to try. Moving down the lines, hopefully our hot pot is in the right spot there. I can't even say hot pot right now without thinking about food. The hot pot did not last long at all, so I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. It actually might have made things worse. When you add a prototype mid-stream, you end up resetting which buildings that Hammerman barrages and artilleries and shocks and throws critters on, and I think we actually made it worse. I think we're going to actually get crushed easier by Hammerman on this one after placing a hot pot, which is impressive, to say the least. We're going to have to move this over into this side, I think. I feel like the right-hand side got shocked like crazy on that last one, so yeah, there we go. So we're going to move that sniper tower and this sniper tower, and then suddenly everything's going to be better. So just by watching what he's going to shock. Now, just a reminder, he does shock the same things every stage. So if you fail on stage 6, he's going to shock the exact same things when you try stage 6 again. He doesn't shock sniper towers on stage 7 just because he's, my words, just not doing well there. Anyways, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Looks like we might have a chance. The problem with having a chance is we have to just sit here and wait and wait and wait. And I really do wish Hammerman had a skip button, and he does if you force close, but we're just going to have to sit here and wait and see if this goes down thanks to our slight changes. It's going to be very close. Looks like our boom cannon is going to save the day back there. Yeah, there we go. So stage 6 down with a minor change. Didn't even have to look at what he was shocking. So we're going to come into stage 7, hopefully cruise through this. I am not taking any time off for Christmas, I don't think, this year, so might do some videos even on Christmas Day and stuff like that. It really depends how I feel. Have not been feeling it at all the last little bit. This whole Christmas isolation lockdown stuff is really getting to me. Hopefully it's not getting to you guys in the same way, and if it is, just know that you're not alone, and I've just been trying to get outside as much as I possibly can, even if it's just for a walk or a run. And you know when I'm running that it is at an absolute low point, because I absolutely detest running more than anything. Little bit of background info there, though. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to do a quick peek to see what we can do very quickly. So he's shocking that shock launcher. We can definitely move that. Also, the medics on the left-hand side. What I want to do is get rid of those medics as fast as I possibly can. So we're going to move this up to here. We're going to move you over, machine guns over as well. Now, I think it was this shock launcher that was getting shocked, so we're going to move it slightly over into here, and then we'll just go like that, comme ça, as they say on Espanol. It's not Spanish, it's French, but we're going to keep going. See that hot pot right there? If we can get rid of those medics early on, it just makes your attack so much better. You're defending so much better. Not having medics makes Hammerman's troops die faster. Who would have guessed it? Anyways, there we go. So far, so good. That sniper tower right there in the middle also getting shocked. We're going to have to move that out of the way. So that should clean things up quite a bit. But as you can see, already we are just doing so much better by getting rid of those medics and moving this shock launcher over to the side. So small iterations, small changes. We're going to have to move that boom cannon likely forward, because as you can see, it draws all the troops forward. These mechs, I gotta say, I feel like these mechs are making all the difference for Hammerman right now, and mechs making a difference in an attack is a very strange thing. They don't typically do that. So we're gonna take this sniper tower right here, and we're gonna swap it with this one so that that shock later on in the attack isn't gonna bother us nearly as much. And now, what else? We're gonna move this boom cannon up into here. We're going to move this boom mine over, say, about there. Boom mine's also coming over into there, and let's just give that a shot. See if that makes things slightly better. It's so strange going from frozen to not frozen. The fact that Hammerman goes back to the not frozen mode. I love my trees, and I like hiding things in trees and watching the monkeys in the trees and things like that. So the fact that we don't have that, okay, so that sniper tower also being a pain, but you can see the fact that our shock launcher and rocket launchers are not shocked is just helping us cut through all of that crap at the front, and as a result, hopefully we're going to be able to get rid of all of these mechs. I'm going to fast forward. I don't know why I was on 2x mode there. Boom Beach, please do consider adding a faster mode and or a scroller where you can scroll forwards and backwards. That would be fantastic simply for replays. And now our minefield is going to get rid of a bunch of the, what are those things called? Riflemen, but all of the mechs still to come. And those mechs have quite a bit of health, so I don't think our boom cannon is going to have enough oomph to get rid of them all. These mechs, I gotta say, I'm impressed, Hammerman. You are somehow using mechs to your advantage. And now I'm curious what level mechs those are. Can we see that? Gotta zoom way in. Does that say level 7? Yes, it does. So hard to squint and read that stuff, and I've got darn good eyes. I know I'm older than a lot of boom beachers out there, but we don't have. I was really hoping for a boom cannon there. That's not going to make us much good. We're going to add a second hot pot just out of sheer laziness. Now, just a reminder that as soon as you add a new prototype, you are resetting what the heck Hammerman's going to be doing. So should have done this before stage 7, would have been the smart thing to do, but not always known for the smart thing. Doing the lazy thing is more my style. So there we go. So far our shocks and things doing well. That hot pot still up and well. Getting rid of all of those early tanks, getting rid of all of those early riflemen. Look at this, just cruising through everything. That second hot pot making all the difference in the world. Look how fast these mechs are going down. So there you go. If you have the prototype parts available, hot pot's always the answer. But as far as intel goes, hot pots aren't the best answer necessarily. Boom, shakalaka, all 7 stages down just like that. Let's get back to our normal base, which is called No Rain. It was built to stop rainmakers, but it also helps stock tanks and things like that as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to go something like this. And now the piece de resistance. Yes, that's my terrible, terrible French accent. We're going to drop a grappler over in here. Oh, did I just stop that? No. Okay. If you've never hidden a grappler, please do consider doing it because it's the easiest and best way to get intel. It doesn't require trees. You just throw it something like that. You've got your red statues. I've actually keep these gold statues intentionally simply because they are fantastic for hiding that grappler. And then we've got a boom cannon nearby that can help neutralize things. So great way to get a lot of intel. We're going to move things slightly sideways. I don't like having buildings touching. It doesn't work terribly well to have things touching. And there we go. Now we've got slightly stronger defenses. Anyways, let me know which prototypes you use if you're taking time off in the holidays and what you're looking forward for Christmas. Because right about now, I feel like I especially and many of you out there are feeling down in the dumps. So let me know what you're doing that's making you happy these days, what you're looking forward to, and otherwise just throw some random emojis in the comments if you listened this far. As always, thank you for coming in, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm Zedmont. Peace.